Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is specifically for those that are still having issues with this printf. I know it's really a tough one, but if you're just seeing this video, please do well to go and watch the first video. Once you're done watching that this printf video, which is the group task or collaboration task, then you can come and watch this one. For everyone that has been having issues completing this task, because you have to have your collaboration with your partner and how to go about it and everything. This is the complete breakdown on how you can get this task solved and get all your greens. Like you can see, I have myself and my partner, and also those that I helped in my class scored 193%. Okay, now just relax yourself and follow these steps. I'm going to take them step by step. I don't need to do everything just as you would do, but I'm going to tell you everything. You can see I have my printf file here. Now, first of all, what you need to do first, the first thing you need to do is go to this printf. Once you are here, go to the page for printf, go through everything you need to go through. Like you can see, we are done with this. Contribution is 100%. Checker is going to do that and then score everything. Now, check your requirements. You need to make sure you understand the requirements you are to work with. Okay, these are the things you're to work with. Now, just all these other parts I'm mentioning here are in the previous video, so please do well to go and check that part so you don't feel left out. Now, the part I want to explain right now is how you can do this. You see this thing here, compilation. It is very important. Very important. Now, before I proceed, if this is your first time coming across my page, trust me, this video is going to help you. Do well to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, do well to subscribe, or you haven't subscribed already, but you've seen my page before, do well to subscribe. Now, straight to the business of the day, because I don't want to waste your time. Okay, I want to do this as fast as possible. Now, when you come here, the first thing you need to do is go to for this particular task, the first thing you need to do is, let me, do I need to open a new one? Let me see if I can get the new notepad. So just hold on. Okay, come on. Okay, notepad. I hope it's going to create a new one. Okay, let me just get a new notepad instead, and then minimize this one. So I'm going to point out the steps you need to do. Just take those steps and trust me, you're going to get. Okay, save this one. I don't know why this is taking so long, but hold on, let me pause this so we can okay, so the steps you're going to take, I'm going to point them out here one by one. First of all, you go to your GitHub. Okay, go to your GitHub and then sign in. Go to GitHub website and then sign in. The next thing you do, follow these steps if you really want to get all green, just like I did. Okay, sign in, and then the next thing you do is to create, one of you should create the printf repository. this should be done by only one partner should do that. Okay, now the next thing you do after creating this is to go to settings of the repo and click on collaboration. Okay, the next thing to do is add your partner or collaborator. You see the button there to click. Okay, now ask your partner to accept invitation. Okay, now once you've done this, your partner is now collaborating with you. That means both of you need to provide answers to this particular task, and this task has about 13 to 15 answers or files. So you guys are going to split this file accordingly, which means one partner is going to push. Now, when you split these files, one partner will have 7 files, while the other will have 6 files. Initially, this is how it's going to be. So partner A will push. Before you start talking about push, okay, after you have invited your partner, and remember you have created the repo, right? Good. After accepting, click on collaboration. Okay, now create the printf repository. Only one partner should create this. Then copy and paste the link, the repo link for your partner to clone. Okay, now to do this, you need to use your git clone space, https, and then you do https this slash, then you input your token, access token, your individual access token. Okay, and then you put the github.com/ the person's username, okay, /printf.git. Now this is how it's going to be. Okay, now the next thing you do is here you write personal. So at this point now, both of you have to clone this file. Come on, stretch. Okay, now you have to clone this repository. Now after you've cloned this repository, you now use your change directory into printf using cd space printf. Okay, now both of you are inside this printf file. So remember, I now said, okay, go to the repo and click collaboration. Now this part is where you can just do this part together. Okay, just be in touch with your partner and do this. Create printf repository, okay, and then copy and paste the repo link for your partner to clone. Both of you have to clone this into your local step is for both partners. Okay, now both of you have to clone this empty repository into your local. Now when you clone this into your local, you now have to go to your settings and click on collaboration. You can now do this step and make your partner a collaborator on this task. Now go to the previous post I have regarding printf. Both of you are supposed to have at least, first of all, it's going to be 13 files. So one person is going to have 7 files while the other person will have 6 files. Okay, so each of you will create your files in your local. You can do this one by one. Okay, now the first partner will create his or her files in the local and then push and then run git add space dot and then run the following. Okay, now you run your git add and then git commit space -m space, you give your description inside, maybe updated, and then the last thing to do is to do your git push. Follow these steps to complete. Follow these steps to get all greens. Now when you are done, ask the second partner to run git pull. Now before you start doing all these things, also remember that when you are done creating this repository, okay, and you have done your change directory into this, okay, don't forget to do your git config. Do the git config user.email. Okay, I believe you know how to do this, and then do your git config user dot name. Okay, this is where you now have brackets. Sorry. I believe you still remember how to do this. So you say your email at email.com. Okay, and then you push. This is going to set you up for whenever you're doing your git add, git commit, and then git push. Now, these are the steps. Once you follow the steps accordingly like this, trust me, you're all going to get the greens. Now, ask the second partner to run git pull. Now, when your partner runs the git pull, they will receive all the files you have uploaded. Okay, so at this point now, git pull to receive your files. Now, when your partner is done, ask them when second partner is done, ask him or her to create their own files and run the steps A, B, C. Now, the steps A, B, C. Let me outline the steps A, B, C. Now, this is step A. Okay. Sorry if this is taking quite long, but I just really need to get this thing done for you guys, because I love seeing you guys succeed. Okay. Now, don't forget to subscribe if I am actually helping you out. Now, when your partner is done pulling, okay, ask him or her to create their own files and run the steps A, B, C. Now, these are the steps A, B, C. Okay. Now, they are going to push as well. When they are done pushing, at this point, the first partner now has to do his own git pull to receive the remaining files. Okay. Now, when your partner does, remember partner A did his own. Okay. The first partner will create his own. The first partner will create his or her files in the local and then do the following. Okay. After creating your files, whether you're the one with 6 or 7, just create your files and then do your git add, git commit, and then git push. Now, ask your second partner to pull. Now, once your second partner pulls, then when your second partner is done pulling, ask him or her to create his or her own files, then and run the steps A, B, C. Now, these are the steps A, B, C. Now, Remember that after creating the files, you have to run your Betty to be sure that your codes are okay. Now for the codes, they are in the previous video I posted about printf. Now at this point, the first partner has to do the git pull to receive the remaining files locally. Now, when both of you have these files, listen to me attentively. When both of you have these files, that means you now have a total of 13 files. When both of you now have a total of 13 files, okay? The one who pushed the least number of files should do this. Okay, now the one who pushed the least number of files, because one person pushed 7 and the other pushed 6. So the person who pushed 6 will now create, you have to come here. Remember this, I said this is very important. Now, you now have to come and create main.c file. The person with the least push should now come and create, we'll do this. Okay. Create the main.c file, and then after creating the main.c file, copy the script given below. Okay, so at this point, you copy this script. This is the script from here. It runs from here straight down up until here. Okay, now this is the script you are to copy and paste into your main.c file, into this main.c file. Okay, now when you're done creating that, below in the task page, okay, when you're done doing this, the next thing to do is run this GCC code. Okay, you have to run this GCC code. Don't push yet. Don't do your git add, git commit, and git push. Copy the script given below in the task page and then run the GCC code. Okay, here is the GCC code. Now, this is the GCC code you are going to run. Once you run this code, you can copy it from here and paste it into your git bash or your sandbox, and then you run this code. The moment you run this code, it is going to check if your scripts are all intact. If there's any error, it's going to pop it up, and then you now know where to correct. If there is no error, then if no error detected by the GCC, then do steps A, B, C. Okay, so if you run, by the time you run this GCC code and there is no error, then run steps A, B, C. Now these are steps A, B, C. That is, you do your git add, git commit, and then git push. The moment you do this git add, git commit, and then git push, the second partner, the other partner who previously pushed more files can now do a fresh git pull. Okay, now why I said this, because by the time you do this, by the time you run this code, okay, if no error detected by the GCC, okay, if no error detected by the GCC code, it will create a new file called a.out. Okay, therefore you now have two new files, main.c and a.out. Okay, now when you now have these two new files, main.c and a.out, then do steps A, B, C to push it for your partner. Okay, you push it into GitHub, and then your partner will now run a git pull to push to GitHub for your partner. Okay, now the moment you do this, the file will now be available. These two new files will now be available for your partner to pull. Now, the moment your partner pulls this file, the other partner who previously pushed more files can now do a fresh git pull to receive main.c and a.out files. So the moment you do this, both of you now have equal files and you are good to go. Okay, so at this point now, both of you can now start then go back to your task page and start running your checker. So you're gonna get all greens. All right, guys, so if this video actually helped you solve this, I really love doing this for you guys. I love this family, so please do well to subscribe. Just support me. This is how you say thank you. This is just how you're gonna say thank you. I hope I beat this before 30 minutes. Oh yeah, I did. So at this point, guys, if this video actually helped you solve this task, please do well to subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up, like it, and then share so that other people can actually be part of this success. Okay, this success story. Now you can see that I scored this is like a live one. You can see I scored 193%. Okay, so if this video actually helped you get this thing solved, guys, I'm happy to do this for you guys, and we code together, we grow together. Hit that subscribe button and smash it for me, and then give a thumbs up if this actually helped you, and also comment by just telling me thank you, and this gives me the motivation to do more. So guys, for now, I just have to say goodbye and see you in the next video. I love you guys, and we're gonna do this together. We're gonna code together. We're gonna get better together until we become great software engineers. So guys, at this point I have to sign out. I love you, and just follow the steps as they are. I think I took my time to re-edit them. So for the benefit of those who might still be confused about it, I'm just going to take it one step at a time right now, but I'm going to be pretty fast. The first thing you do is go to GitHub website and sign in, okay? And then one of the partners should create the repository called printf, okay? Create the printf repository. Only one partner should create this. Now, then copy and paste the repo link, for your partner to clone, and you also need to clone this into your local, okay? Step is for both partners. So remember the git clone command is this. Now, after doing that, you now change your directory into printf using cd printf. I believe you know how to do that. Now let me take out the dot so you don't put dot there. Now, once you are in this directory right now, the next thing you should do is run your git config username and then user email, and then you input your email here. Change this and input your email here just as it is, and then hit enter. Then you do the git config space username, then your name. So here you just remove this and put your name in here. So go to the repo and click on collaboration. Go to the repo on GitHub website and click on collaboration. So when you're in this your repo, there's a button you will see that says settings. Now go to the settings of this repo, this particular repo of the printf, okay, on GitHub website, and click on collaboration. You'll find collaboration by the left corner when you get into the settings corner of your printf repository. Now add your partner as a collaborator. Okay, add your partner or collaborator. So you already understand that. So ask your partner to accept invitation. That's the next thing to do. Then this task has about 13 to 15 files. Go to the previous video I have. You're going to get the files there. One partner will have 7 files, while the other will have 6 files. Now, the first partner will create his files in the local and then do the following. Step A, git add space dots. Step B, git commit, and then step C, git push. Ask your second partner to run git pull to receive the files, okay, to receive the files. When second partner is done pulling, ask him or her to create their own files and run the steps A, B, C. These are the steps A, B, C. So when they create their own file, they're also going to do the add, commit, and then push. At this point, the first partner, which is you, the first partner who did this part, will now do a git pull to receive the files created by your second partner. Okay, now when you receive that locally, you now have a total of 13 files each, okay, which includes the readme file. So the partner with the list, the one who pushed the least number of files, should do this. Create the main.c file. I have already shown you the main.c file, and it is there written under the compilation here. Okay, this is the main.c file you're supposed to create. Once you create it, you now copy this code from here down to this point. Now, after doing that, you are to run this GCC code. Okay. So after creating the file main.c, copy and paste the given code, the script given below in the task page, run the GCC code. Now, this is the GCC code you're supposed to run. You can also copy and paste it from here. Okay. Now, I think I'm almost done. If no error occurred, then both of you are good to go. You can now go back and the other partner who didn't do the main.c, okay, will now run a git pull to receive the new files, which are the main.c and a.out. Okay. Now, once you're done doing that, both of you are now good to go. You can now start checking your codes, and then trust me, it's going to be all green, all green, all green, all green, all green. All right, guys. So if this video actually helped you solve this, I love you guys. Smash that subscribe button for me, and then give a thumbs up or just tell me thanks. It motivates me to do more. Remember, we code together, we grow together. See you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and be good. I love you guys. Bye for now.